Today we're going to be going over some division of decimal numbers, and the first problem we're going to look at is 47 and 4/10 divided by 6. When we divide with divide decimals, we're going to start with a magnitude estimate to help us with our decimal placement in our answer. Looking at this problem, I'm going to think in my head. I can't think quickly of what 47 and 4/10 divided by 6 is for an estimate, but I know that 6 times 8 is 48, and that's awfully close. That's awfully close to 48 is awfully close to 47 and 4/10. So 48 divided by 6 is 8. Our magnitude estimate is going to be 8. That shows us that our answer is most likely going to be in the ones place. Once I've done my magnitude estimate, I'm going to go ahead and work out the problem. Now, I am going to disregard the decimal point to start with, though. We're just going to divide it like we would with a regular number. If I have 4 apples, I can't make a pile of 6. I can't divide them into a pile of 6 or into groups of 6. So I put my 0 up top. Then I go to 47. If I have 47 apples, how many piles of 6? How many groups of 6 could I make? I could make 7. Then after divide, I multiply. 7 times 6 is 42. I subtract, and I get 5. Compare, 5 is less than 6. So I see if there's anything to bring down. I can bring down the 4. Then I'm back up top to divide. 54 divided by 6 is 9. Then I multiply the number I just put at the top, 9, times the divisor, 6. 9 times 6 is 54. Subtract, and I get 0. 0 is less than 6. There's no more numbers to bring down, so I'm done with the problem. Now, here's where the magnitude estimate comes into play. My magnitude estimate was in the ones place. My answer here is going to be in the ones place, so I'm going to put my decimal point right here, giving me an answer with a whole number in the ones place, 7 and 9/10, and that's actually pretty close to 8. I'm going to do one more example, and remember, as you're working, if you need to stop and pause and rewind, make sure you're doing that so you're getting your problems correct. My next example is going to be 97 and 24/100 divided by 26. I'm going to start again with a magnitude estimate. Now the first one, I tried to think of some multiplication or some multiples of the divisor. I'm not going to do that for this problem. I'm actually going to try and think of some numbers here that are easy to work with, kind of like friendly numbers that we talked about earlier. And the one that I'm going to go with, in my head, I'm going to think instead of 26, 25 is pretty close to 26. And then from there, I know that 100 divided by 25 is 4. So that's going to be my magnitude estimate. 4 is going to be my magnitude estimate. Now as I come down and do my dividing, again, as I divide, I'm going to forget about this decimal point, and I'm just going to divide a regular long division or partial quotients, just like how I normally would, and then worry about the decimal later. Again, starting with dividing, starting out here with the tens place. If I have if I have 9 apples, could I make a pile of 26? Can I make a group of 26? No, I couldn't. I'm going to put in a 0. Then I have 97 divided by 26. And yes, I could make groups of 26 from 97. And over off here to the side, I'm going to start with the multiplication problem. 26 times something. For this, 26 is about 30. And I know I can get 3 groups of 30 from 90. Because 97 is close to 90. 3 groups of 30 from 90. So I'm going to try 26 times 3. And that is 6 times 3 is 18. 2 times 3 is 6 plus 1 is 78. And I'm going to try, if you're not sure, you can always try the next one up too. I think 78 is the highest I can get, but I'm going to try it anyway. 2 times 4 is 8 plus 2 is 10. Yeah, that's too big. So I can get 3 groups of 26 from 97, and that equals 78. I just multiplied, so now it's time to subtract. 17 minus 8 is 9. 8 minus 7 is 1. Compare. 19 is less than 26. So I'm going to bring down the 2. 192. Now, when I do these multiplication problems off here on the side, sometimes in the past, oftentimes, students erase them. Don't erase them, because you can always refer back to them later. And if we look here, 104 isn't close. So I'm going to have to pick a bigger number than this. And I'm going to think of 26 as 30. And 192 as, well, let's see here. 3 times 6 is 18. So 30 times 6 would be 180, which is kind of close to this. So I'm going to try 26 times 6 off here to the side. 6 times 6 is 36. 2 times 6 is 12, plus 3 is 15. 156. I think I can get one more. So I'm going to try 26 times 7. 2 times 7 is 14, plus 4 is 18. 182. That's going to be the closest I can get. 192 divided by 26 is going to give me 7 groups. Divide, the answer goes up at the top. 7 times 26 is 182. Multiply, the answer goes on the bottom. And it's time to subtract. 192 minus 82 is 10. Leaves 10 left over. 10 is less than 26. I have another number to bring down. And I'm going to run out of room here. And I'm going to come over here and look at my the answers I've already gotten. 156, 182, 78, 104. So this is going to be my helpful problem on this. 104 divided by 26 is 4. 4 times 26 is 104. I subtract. Get 0. 0 is less than 26. There's no more to bring down. Now there's two things I can think about on this. We can go back to our magnitude estimate, and our magnitude estimate was 4. That's in the ones place, so our answer is going to be in the ones place. Or another thing to think about, when you're doing traditional division or long division, your decimal point just goes straight above the decimal point that you already have in the dividend. Just bring that decimal, slide that decimal point right up. So the answer for 97 and 24 hundredths divided by 26 is going to be 3 and 74 hundredths. Make sure you let your Teachers know if you need any help, and keep cheering woohoo for the math that you're going to be doing today.